Hi, my name is Therese. I'm a consultant pharmacist, passionate about helping you reverse chronic conditions naturally. So today I will be reviewing Prolon. Prolon is a 5-day meal altogether, all in one package product. It consists of your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. It's plant-based to help induce the fasting mimicking diet. So why do we want to fast? So when there's food in abundance, the body grows and develops all different cells. When we actually fast, we help the body prioritize which cells we want to actually grow and develop and which ones we want to recycle. So it helps with pruning your garden. If you're a gardener like myself, it helps produce new shoots and promote growth and development. And it's also very effective. You want to lose weight, and also improve biomarkers. So there's some evidence for fasting in helping improve your blood pressure, as well as your cholesterol profile. Okay, so what did I think of Prolon? There were some side effects on days 1 and 2. So I had a light headache at the end of the day, but this actually eventually went away. Days 3 to 5, no more headaches. The stomach was grumbling because I dropped my calories quite a bit. So the first day you get about 1,000 over calories, and then days 2 to 5 it drops down to 800 calories. Okay, so and this is what the amount of calories that's been helping and shown in different studies to actually make a difference. Okay. I didn't feel full after eating the products. It lasted for maybe 3 hours, and so drinking herbal teas was a good way to actually hydrate and to keep those levels up. So I think I've learned to actually incorporate a bit more of hydration and herbal tea drinking throughout my day as well, following this experiment. I must say that days 3 to 5 were incredibly challenging. So I love my food fresh. I love lots of vegetables, fruits. And so it was a bit hard on days 3. I was asking my husband, like, how long do I have to continue with this? I've had enough. So I think having a why, which is my first tip, is quite important. Why are you trying to lose weight? What are you trying to achieve with embarking on this journey? So for me, the results were quite spectacular. I lost 2 centimeters in my waist circumference and about 1.3 kilograms of weight. I was quite pleased with the reduction in the waistline because we know that excess fat is stored under the skin. And once that area is filled, it overspills into vital organs like the pancreas, which produces insulin. And so if you've got too much fat in the pancreas, it could reduce its function and may predispose somebody to type 2 diabetes, for example. Or if the fat overspills to the liver, and the liver is such an important organ for metabolism, breaking down food to energy, as well as detoxification and production of glucose and all your macronutrients. So having too much fat there can impair its function and cause conditions like fatty liver disease. So I've never actually managed to drop my waist by 2 centimeters, so that's quite an amazing result for me. So I'm quite pleased about that. Okay. In terms of day 5, one of the issues was constipation. I think there was enough fiber from days 1 to 4, but if you're not getting enough sleep, that can affect your circadian rhythm, your bowel movements, that sort of thing. So I feel that making sure that you have enough rest and proper sleep is going to help make this whole process a bit more tolerable. So my first tip is to know your why, to help to continue and be consistent with this diet. My second tip is to actually track your waist circumference as well as your weight at least a week beforehand. So I find that the simplest tools to have on the fasting mimicking diet is to get a tape measure as well as a weighing scale. Okay, so make sure you measure your waistline as well as your weight around the same time in the morning every day to get a consistent result, because it can vary throughout the day as well. The third tip is to ensure that you're in a good place, whether it's sleep as well as fitness. So the concerns about embarking on diets is that it might actually result in muscle wasting. So if we don't use it, we lose it. So ensure that before starting on this diet, that you are in a place where you're comfortable with activity. So for myself, I like to walk maybe 3 times a day, and also do strength training about 3 times a week. So when you're on a lower calorie diet, it might be harder to actually do these activities, but you could do maybe 70-80% of that activity level. And if you're confident before starting the diet, that's just going to help you continue, because if you don't use it, you lose it. Okay. The fourth tip I have for you is a lot of the products are processed and packaged. So we have soups, energy bars, crisp bars, herbal teas, that sort of thing. So I found that with some high fiber soups like the quinoa flavored soup, apart from quinoa, it had like freeze-dried peas. So I would recommend soaking the dry powder in the set amount of water for at least 15 minutes before cooking it. And that's just going to help rehydrate the fiber and make it more enjoyable. Okay. So my last tip is to chew your food slowly. If you're a speed eater like myself, the message doesn't get to the brain because it needs the time to know that there's food coming. So chewing your food, the general rule of thumb, 20 times per bite, it's going to make a big difference. It's going to help you feel full and prolong the enjoyment of the product. Okay, so I'm going to publish these 5 tips in my blog. So in the box below, I'm going to put my website, and if you have any questions, please feel free to actually add it to the comment box below. Thank you for watching.